my channel. So today I filmed the half drugstore makeup and half high-end makeup and like dupes. So this is, and it turned out really good. So if you guys want to see how it turned out, just carry on watching this video. So the first thing I'm starting off with is this MAC Prep and Prime sample, and I do not have the full size, and I've decided to put the high-end stuff on this side of my face and the lower end, well, the drugstore stuff on this side. So yeah. Now for my drugstore side, I am using the Prime of Your Life like primer from Wilko. This is such a good primer, I really like it. So let's just apply this to half of my face, should we? And it's really hard because I like try and rub this side into this side and this side into this side, but I can't. So yeah. So now for my high-end foundation, I have got the NARS foundation, and this is quite dark for me, so I had to try and get a drugstore foundation what's dark as well, and this is in light 6, so it won't do a fair test really because they're different shades, but I'll still try. That's quite dark. I only put a tiny winsy dot on my hand as it is really dark, but if I need some more I will just get some more on. Need a bit more because it hasn't done anything. So I've just got another pump and I'm now gonna just dot it all around my face. And I don't really know what to say about this. It's really orangey though, and I need to put quite a lot of it on to like show up. Guys, it looks really orangey, and it also looks like it's done basically nothing, but it has. On camera it didn't look like it's done anything. So now my drugstore side, I am going to go in the Milani Conceal and Perfect like foundation. It says foundation and concealer, but I'm not going to use it as concealer today. And I try to pair these with like the colour, like it looks alright in the bottle thing, but let's apply it. Really lighter than the other one. Ooh no, it's orange toned as well. Oh my god, this is so high coverage. So I finished that, and I kind of prefer this side a bit more, but they're both, this side is a bit orangey, both sides are orangey, and this one's like really high in coverage, what's really good. And I don't have a high-end concealer, so I'm just going to use the Lasting Perfection by Collection Lasting Perfection, and on both sides, so yeah. I'm just going to put it where I normally would put it, and then around my nose area and on my chin. So there we go. This is the only bit where I am using both for the same thing. I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender and blend it right in. I couldn't say which side I preferred because they were both the same. But this one looks a bit better than this side because I don't know why, but But the concealer sits better on the Milani side. And this side looks brighter now a bit. And they both do. For the powder on the high-end side, I'm going to use the banana powder in the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. This one here. For the drugstore side, I'm going to be using this banana powder from Freedom, and it's banana. So let's start with this side. So on powder, I can't really say anything because they are kind of the same to me, but yeah. For the high-end side for contour, I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, light to medium one, and it's going to be this one here. And for drugstore, I'm going to be using the Misguided one from Boots, I think, and I'm going to be using the Hotline one, and they look pretty similar, but I don't know, they're gonna be similar. Now let's go on to the drugstore side. This one actually worked really good. And guys, I put way too much on. So I'm just gonna blend it out again. I like both sides. This one was really surprising. This one's really good. This is one of my faves. Highlighter, that contour, the Anastasia one is really good. Now we are on to blusher. So for my high-end blush, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals blush, and it's the Beauty of Bliss one. And let's open this. So this is what it looks like. It looks really pretty. So I'm using the mirror inside this. I'm going to just do 1, 2, tap, tap. So 2 tap. This is such a pretty blusher. Really recommend it. And that's done for this side. And for the drugstore side, I've got the Sleek blush, and this is in the colour Rose Gold 926, and it looks so pretty. They're quite similar. I couldn't find the exact one, like, yeah, but just apply this to my cheeks. Oh geez, I put way too much on her. They look quite similar in like the mirror what I'm using down here, but it looks different on camera. Like this side looks redder, but actually they're quite similar. But yeah, so I like the drugstore side better. It gives you quite a good colour and like a bit of shimmer, but this side is really good for a natural look. I also really recommend this. Now we're on to highlighter. For the high-end highlighter, I've got the MAC highlighter in the colour Soft and Gentle. This is such a pretty one. I used it yesterday, I think, and it's so pretty. I'm going to be using a fan brush, so I'm just going to go one. Oh guys, this is such a pretty glow. So I'm going to put it on my cheek, on my nose a bit, down here, and trying to get on one side of my Cupid's bow, and then also up here. Done. And now we're on to the drugstore side. So for the drugstore side, I've got the Cindy Lou highlighter, and I think you get these from Superdrug, but it was really hard to find a dupe for the MAC one. So I'm also going to get my fan brush and go. So that's for highlighter, and I definitely like this one because it gives you more of a glow. But this side is really nice as well. And now we are on to eyeshadow. I love eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, for like my base, I'm just going to use some primer for both eyes. Eyeshadows. For the high-end eyeshadow, I picked up the Naked Free. I chose to use the Naked Free palette, and for the drugstore side, I'm using the I Heart Makeup one, and these are pretty similar. Pretty similar. So I need to quickly do it on both of my eyes before I forget what I use. And then in this one, I'm just going to use the pale one. Then I need to quickly try and see which colours I'm going to use. This is popping. Like so much. It's like really nice. I love it. They're totally different colours. So on the eyeshadow, I do like this side better, but they turned out kind of the same. But I do like the Naked, the high-end side better. So now we are on to mascara. So for the high-end side, I have the MAC False Lash Extreme Black Mascara. So let's just add this in. For the drugstore mascara, I just have the Collection Super Size Fat Lash Mascara. I've never used this before. I kind of like the drugstore sort of one because it's like less clumpy and it's like separates my lashes, which is really nice. And now we're on to eyebrows. So for the high-end eyebrow side, I got the Ready Set Brow by Benefit. Now let's go on the drugstore side. So for the drugstore side, I got the Miss Sporty Just Clear Mascara, and this is like perfect for your eyebrows. Side I prefer. They kind of remind me of the same, but this one like it looks different. So I'm going to do some zoom in. That's how it looks like. They look quite the same. They look really similar. So yeah. So this was the end of the video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below for video requests and subscribe if you're new because it'll make my day. Bye, love you.